afternoon.
Good afternoon. Sorry. Good afternoon, all of you.
Good afternoon.
Why drug abuse? In Kashmir, we have a number of problems. Female infanticide, foeticide, dowry death, dropout rate. I mean, why drug abuse? Why we all are here to discuss drug abuse? There are a number of problems. In Kashmir, we have enormous problems. So why drug abuse? Keep that question in your mind. And I will ask why. Why drug abuse? Yeah. So मैं ही बता दूंगा why drug abuse. Drug abuse, according to Muffin, he's a big researcher. He has described drug abuse as a illegal or illicit consumption of any pharmaceutical or naturally occurring substance which have effect on human behavior that alters behavior of a person in terms of perception or the way he links to others. Let me give a brief scenario about some figures about drug abuse. Drug abuse has a turnover of around 5,000 billion in the world. It's the biggest profit-making business after petroleum and arms trade. In India, according to United Nations program on drug control, they say in India we have registered number of abusers around 1 million. But official figures go around 6 to 8 million. Unofficial figures. Official figures they are 1 million. But unofficial figures they are around 6 to 8 million. Maybe Habil has come here and he has discussed classification of drugs. I will give a brief view of how drugs are classified. According to Encyclopedia of Drug Abuse by Martin, 2009, I am giving references so that at home you may look at it. Encyclopedia of Drug Abuse. It has classified drugs as under. First, cannabis. Cannabis is an international term given to an Indian hemp plant, जिससे हमारा हशीश गांजा वांजा निकलता है, ठीक है? उसके बाद हमारा है hallucinogens. They affect your central nervous system in terms of they affect your perception and the mental processes. Then we have stimulants. They excite your central nervous system. They are also known as poppers. Like we have caffeine, nicotine. Then we have depressants that induce sleep or slow down the process of central nervous system. And last, and that is important, many a times I confuse it, मैं इसमें confuse जाता हूँ. इसको बोलते हैं volatile substances or volatile solvents. Like how we discussed nail polish, thinners, paints. तो इन चीजों में हमारा क्या होता है present that has addictive features. There are two chemicals present in it. One is naphtha, second one is toluene. ठीक है, इन दोनों को याद रखना. One thing is naphtha, second thing is toluene. Students have discussed here drug abuse, but none of them has discussed Kashmir context, because all of us live in Kashmir, and first priority should be given to Kashmir, and then comes others. ठीक है? So I will give you a brief view of history of drug abuse in Kashmir. Why this drug abuse came in Kashmir? According to Dr. Mushtaq Margoob, one of his interview he said, drug abuse problem in Kashmir came around 60s and 70s, and during that time pharmaceutical substances or drugs were abused. Do you know what is this pharmaceutical? These are medical, like we have codeine, evil, these are medical opiates, ठीक है, जो हमारे drug store पे मिल जाते हैं. One more interview of G.K. Alagban. He said actually the problem of drug abuse started in 60s and 70s. It started from NIT, जिसको उस time पे बोलते थे Regional Engineering College. And it was brought here by foreign students, and they were abusing Mandrex. Mandrex is a sort of stimulant that excites your central nervous system. And we have first registered case of heroin abuse in Kashmir in 1984. And then the chief minister was G.M. Shah, and he in an interview with Times of India accepted that yes, हमारे कश्मीर में वो है problem of drug abuse, and it is not limited to urban areas, अभी villages में भी फैलने लगी है. To give some figures, we have number of studies in Kashmir. So I will give some figures. Again, according to United Nations Drug Control Program, there are near about 70,000 drug abusers in Kashmir, and among them we have 4,000 females. But I have problem with these figures. मुझे लगता है कि there are more than that. There are near about 2 to 3 lakh abusers in Kashmir. एक और स्टडी हुई है